Why is the moon still out? Oh, everything's fucked up. New Year's Day and the moon forgot to go down. Jesus Christ. The timing of this stuff, huh? The moon forgot to go down. Oh, yeah. Happy New Year. Everything's different. Everything's different. Right, Buster? Right, Buster? Hey, dude, Buster. Hey. Don't know. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what that is. Someone sent this. Don't eat. Come on, man. It's the new year, Buster. It's the new year. Come here. Does that mean, come here. Happy New Year, buddy. I know. What'd you do at midnight? Huh? What did you do at midnight, Buster? What'd you do? Did you count down? I was sleeping. Did you? What is it? Oh, okay. Did you count down? Buster? Woke me up this morning. Did you count down? 10, 9, 8. Happy New Year, Buster. Happy New Year, Buster. It's everything's different now, right? Whoa. Hey, what are you doing now? Do you want to feel the outside? Do you want to feel the outside, Buster? Come on, dude. Here. Come on. I'll shout at my cat if I want to. You stop shouting in my feed. Buster! Is it a problem how I talk to you? Do you have a problem? Are you in pain in any way? Can you tell the Karen on my feed that we have a way of talking to each other? Hey, lady on my feed who told me not to yell at my cat. Does your fucking cat talk to you like this? Buster! Hey, Buster, Happy New Year. Right? Yeah. Why don't you tell the cat to stop yelling at me, Karen? What's up? Buddy. Go ahead. All right, I'll let you do it by yourself. So, yeah. Happy New Year. It doesn't matter, man. You know, I feel all right. Dum 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 dum. Be-doo, be-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We should listen to that. Should listen to James Brown, Live at the Apollo. So let's just go over it. I'm here. This is the first day of the new year. Everything's going great so far. It's been really a great year. I woke up. Buster trampled on me in my sleep. And I went to bed. I was up but at midnight, but I was reading. And then I heard the firecrackers. And I'm like, oh, what time is it? And it was 10 after 12. I spent the evening alone, reading books, eating food. I got into some deep reading. I went on kind of a journey of reading yesterday. This is a promotional video for reading. Because I have a lot of books I don't read, and I was up with the books for a minute, and I started dipping into some old Wilhelm Reich books. Have a lot of Wilhelm Reich books because I was sort of fascinated with Wilhelm Reich because he was sort of like on the level prodigy school of psychoanalysis. Wrote some pretty essential psychoanalysis books. like character analysis and the mass psychology of fascism, and then just went off fucking reservation. Started, focusing a lot on something he called orgone energy, the power of the orgasm, the life force, redefining this energy that was sort of unprovable, but trying to create a new paradigm. So I did a little of that yesterday, and I found 1 or 2 sentences in there, and I was like, fuck, man, I got to get back into this. And that led me some places. Hey. Whoa. What are you doing, man? Buster. What's going on, buddy? Yeah. What? Up in Maine. See that? Up in Maine. That's all connected. So here's what happens. You guys give a fuck? Happy New Year. So, I'll show you. I have a lot of books, as we've discussed. I'm sure plenty of people have more books than me. But I have a lot of books, and there's a lot of books I've been carrying around for a long time. And I have a lot of fucking Wilhelm Reich books, because he fucking went off reservation. The orgone box. Build yourself a big steel box, sit in it, collect orgone energy, and rejuice yourself in the morning. All right. William Burroughs had an orgone box. Always comes back to Burroughs. So I picked this one up, and I'm like, I didn't even remember this one. Ether, God, and Devil. Cosmic Superimposition. This guy was a legit dude. He was a legit dude and went off fucking reservation. He went off road, and he was, he opened up some sort. I'm speculating half of this because it's all bits and pieces. He opened up some fucking institute, got on the roof with this thing called a Cloudbuster, and was pretty sure that orgone energy could change the fucking weather. He was out there, bro. There's no Scientology to this. So, like, he's drawing pictures, right? He's got this. This would be a good tattoo. This should sum it all up for you. Here you go. Here, have a look at this. Wilhelm Reich, New Year's Day, 2021. God, ether, cosmic orgone energy. Man, get that tattoo. But anyways, I don't know if I'm going deep or I'm going sideways. I think the idea is that it's deep, but is it deep? It's as deep as anything else, I guess. But I don't know. So I'm reading it. I'm just browsing. I'm like, maybe it's time I get to this. And then we get this. We observe that human thought systems show tolerance as long as they adhere to reality. The more the thought process is removed from reality, the more intolerance and cruelty are needed to guarantee its continued existence. Right? And I'm like, what is that about? And he says he's going to explain it. So maybe I'll get back to this in another 10 years or so. You can't just jump in. This stuff requires... Look at that diagram. What's up with this? Objective cosmic orgone energy. Yeah, that's fucking true. It is true. But then he says, this cannot be explained by saying people happen to be like that. This is no insight at all. However, the stubbornness of such a pretext betrays a secret meaning. Let's try to find it. Okay. I'm in. Not right now. I gotta make coffee. So, but Maine. We were talking about Maine. Did we mention Maine? We mentioned Maine, right? Wilhelm Reich. Okay, so here, dig it. This is where it went yesterday. I have another book somewhere that I haven't found yet. And it's called Wilhelm Reich in the USA. It's about the trials of Wilhelm Reich because they shut him the fuck down. They shut him down. I think it was in the 50s. And that book I borrowed. I don't know where it is, man. That book I borrowed from, get this, E.L. Doctorow. Yeah. The writer of Ragtime and other books. Why? Why did I get it from him? My first TV deal back in the early 90s, maybe, somewhere around there, mid-90s, to write a pilot for, I don't remember what network, maybe NBC. The writer I was partnered with was Richard Doctorow, E.L. Doctorow's son. I thought, how could I go wrong with this, right? Well, it went nowhere. The script was terrible. We wrote a script where I was a chef. I was angry. I was trying to do my own thing, causing trouble at some sort of factory foods. It didn't work out. And then all of a sudden last night, after I talked to Lipside, I'm like, what happened to that guy? Richard Doctorow's son. I had met him in New York, down at NYU, where his father, E.L. Doctorow, was teaching at his father's apartment, and I took the book from the apartment. I didn't ask E.L. Doctorow, but I have his book. He's dead now. And then I thought, what happened to that guy? Did he continue writing television? Nope. Dropped off the map in the late 90s. Nothing. Then I dug a little deeper. Somehow or another, he's curating an exhibit at a whaling museum in Sag Harbor. Is that his job, Richard Doctorow's? I don't know. What happened? Why no more TV writing? The curator of a whaling museum? Man, life is fucking wild, right? Too close? Don't fucking tell me to pick records in the middle of talking. Get off my fucking feed. Get off my fucking feed. I'm not your goddamn monkey. Happy New Year. Shut the fuck up. Play records when I want to play records. Don't try to distract me. If you want to listen to me, get the fuck off. Use whatever options you have at your disposal to maintain your sanity. Cat Stevens, why did Richard Doctorow leave show business and show up at a whaling museum? Does anyone have the answer? We can do a book pull game. Oh man. I don't think that's as fun as music. No man, I don't give a shit. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm just trying to wake up, right? It's like what we do in the morning. We have a conversation. What would I be doing? I was all by myself last night, which is my choice, so I could reflect and be fucking sad on purpose and enter another day that everyone's making a big deal of. Maybe he fell in love. I don't know. But it all came around like that. And then I started reading this other book. Well, I'm reading some book for research. I'm having a guy on the show. There's no coffee in that one. No coffee in this one. I really want my fucking Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but I didn't grind it. What time is it? Should we grind Dunkin' Donuts coffee? American government don't like orgone. I know it doesn't. But why, dude? Do you understand that, Leonard? Leonard. Go easy, Leonard. Go easy, Leonard. I know the American government didn't like orgone. They shut him down. Was that because he was onto something or because of what it represented? Because it seemed to me he was trying to change the fucking paradigm of understanding. And that's all relative to, what's established before. If it's not really science, like psychology or theology or philosophy, you can just reconfigure the whole fucking thing and try to push it out into the world and have it latch on. Because they don't like things they don't understand. That's it. Which guy? I haven't had any coffee yet. I kind of want the Dunkin' though. Well, I know Leonard's on point, but I mean, it's like, that's what that whole book is. William Reich in the USA. But I knew that he caused trouble and they shut him down and they ran him out of the country on tax charges. But is it that simple? Is it because it was true or because it represented a new type of thought that was a threat to them because it was sexually based? Cat Stevens! Think I got enough popcorn? I'll drink the dunks, but then we gotta fucking grind the dunks. Toasted coconut, no flavored coffees, dude. I just want the I just like the original blend that's infused with methamphetamine. Now I need a scissor. Yeah, R.I.P. MF Doom. I didn't know him well, but we've listened to his records here. Oh, shit, man. Oh, it's dark in here. Let's open it up. Let's open it. The other book that I was reading last night has a story as well. Anybody reading this book? Tonight, I'm Someone Else. Essays by Chelsea Hodson. Anybody hip to Hodson? She's the fucking shit, man. Chelsea Hodson is the fucking shit. And this was another weird story. 2018 come out. I've read some of Carl Jung's books. What do they all do? What do they all do? Are you a scholar, or are you just putting some new things in your head to connect with some of the old shit and give them life? Give them life. The Chelsea Hodson book's kicking my ass. I love it. Your friend gave you the Chelsea Hodson book? Here's the story that I have on Chelsea Hodson. I think years ago, maybe 2015, she was a fan of mine. She sent me a little book that she had written. It was a chapbook called, I don't remember what it was called. But I was sort of, what was that chapbook called? Oh man, someone look it up. Look up Chelsea Hodson. Stop telling me numbers. Anyone who tells me fucking numbers, I'm never going to do their number right now. I'm not your fucking monkey, and we're doing this because we're having a conversation. Did somebody look it up? So Chelsea Hodson wrote this little book. It was called, I don't know, it's a little chapbook, and she sent it to me and wrote some nice things in it, and that she'd listen to my show and stuff. So I Pity the Animal. That's it. Pity the Animal. So I read that and I was like, holy fuck, this woman is fucking onto something. She's a good writer, and it's like, you know, it's kind of doing things to me in my brain. And I thanked her for the book, emailed her, and then we ended up like having coffee or tea in New York, and of course I was like, I'm in love with this person. There's no way. She's like the coolest fucking woman I've ever met in my life, and you know, I need to be part of it. And I invited her to a big comedy show I was doing, like the next night or so. And she said, yeah, she'll come. And I put her on the guest list, and she just fucking blew me off. Nothing. Didn't say nothing. Didn't text me she wasn't coming. So it kind of fucked my head up going into a big comedy show over at NYU or somewhere. I was sort of like, where's this Chelsea Hodson person who I've projected a personality onto and an entire future with? What happened to her? So she blew me off, and I was hurt like a little boy, and I just didn't talk to her anymore, I think. And then are we a book club now? Sure. So then I was going through my books a couple weeks ago, and I just found the chapbook, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on with this woman. Yeah, she ghosted me for sure. But like, what? I was making things up in my brain. It didn't matter. Like, I didn't know her. Sometimes I'm a romantic, which is a nice word for, compulsive obsessive. If you're compulsive and obsessing about things that make you feel good that aren't dangerous, you're a romantic. So I emailed her out of nowhere, and she said she wrote this new book, and she was engaged, and she's, this and that. And I'm like, what new book? And she sent me the new book, and for some reason I just started reading it last night, and it was great. It gave me some sideways laughs, where like you're reading something, and it's just because of how it comes along in the paragraph, not necessarily a joke structure per se, but it's kind of deep, kind of beautiful, poetic, but very funny, very accessible writing. And she's a fucking badass woman writer. There you go. A little fucking plug for Chelsea Hodson, who is the shit. And then I was reading this because I'm going to talk to Marc Harris. Seems like a good book. There's an awful lot of book there. We got to... Come on, man. Fuck this. I gotta put bags in there. Yeah, Criterion Channel has good stuff. I watched that Hannah Arendt movie, which was good. Ooh, will I interview Chelsea Hodson? I don't know. I had trouble talking to her when we had tea or whatever we had that last time, but maybe. Duncan's is grinding. What is that water bowl thing? This is a fountain because LaFonda and Monkey kind of dug it. Yeah, pity the animal. We established that. And I don't know if Buster does. There's water all over for Buster. It's not Buster's fountain. I bought this for LaFonda. But there's water here. There's water there. There's water here. There's one upstairs. I think that's why he's so shiny. Drinks a lot of water, that guy. What's her IG account? I don't know if she has one. I don't know what kind of person she is. Oh, she has one. She's got to have one. I don't know what it is. I don't follow a lot of people on IG. Sometimes I follow people that I interact with, or that, and then I'm like, I don't really need to see this. I unloaded a lot of followers recently. Your water pump went out? My fucking freezer out there broke. My freezer's broken in the garage, in the refrigerator, and I gotta pull it out of the wall to unplug it because there's a weird smell coming out of the freezer that's not working. Pity the Animals, $200 on Amazon. Wow. I mean, it was a limited press of a small book. It was it was a style, a chap book. It was like a little book. It's kind of cool. Did you like the new McCartney? We've covered this. I didn't listen to the new McCartney, and I probably won't get to it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm glad he's still making records. I had the last McCartney, Egypt Station. It was okay. It's Paul McCartney. Do I need to listen to another McCartney record? I don't know. Maybe. I'll get to it. But I'm listening to newer stuff and older stuff. And, I don't... It's what you can tell me it's great? I asked the guy himself, dude. I said to Paul McCartney, if you listen to the interview, I said, a lot of guys your age think you're doing your best stuff now, think they're doing their best stuff now. How do you feel about the stuff you're working on now? And he looked at me without missing a beat and said, I was in the Beatles. That was one of the best moments of my life. That's a pretty high bar. I was in the Beatles. So no, you don't think you're doing the best work of your life right now because you're in the fucking Beatles. Come on. How you gonna beat that? You said that right to my face in front of 800 people. He was very funny. That's a very fun interview because we did it live. So, he was being a funny guy. I was also the one that told him that Manson had died. He didn't know Charlie Manson had died. Yeah, the Wings is okay. It's all good. Like I said, it's a nice, McCartney's a good brand. It's a good brand of pop. Yeah, the new Dylan too, though. Yeah, I like it okay. It's okay, but, I talked to Daniel Lenoir. The new Dylan's okay. It's like I said, I'm glad they're doing records, But it's not, they're done, dude. And now they're just sort of like, running on fumes. But the fumes are good. They're enchanting. And, they're founded in a long history. And every once in a while, they'll fucking... it's like Chris Rock said about the later George Carlin. It's like, all these specials where he's just rambling on, he's angry, and he's doing it because he doesn't know what else to do with himself. There's always one good joke. The new Dylan's okay. I think people expect a lot out of him. And they want to believe everything's great. But, it's all subjective. It's okay. I listened to it a few times and, I thought the really long song about the Kennedy assassination was tedious and uninteresting. But I know there's a lot of people like, dude, you just got to listen to it. I don't. And it's like, I'm 57 and I'm thinking, okay, boomer. But I'll listen to the fuck out of a lot of old Dylan. And even A Time Out of Mind, some of the new ones. It's okay. I think he's been thinking this is going to be the last record for a long time. Yeah, same thing with Springsteen. It's fine. Sounds like a Springsteen record. But what do you want from these guys? They're older than me. It's all a fucking nostalgia thing. Deep grooves in the brain. Deep grooves in the brain. You've grown to rely on these things. They're part of your fucking wiring. Does that mean everything's going to be genius? No. Thoughts on Cat Stevens re-recording the Tillerman? First of all, thoughts on fucking this, buddy. I don't care if Cat Stevens records Steve for the Tillerman. I give 0 fucks. Springsteen looks great. He's very into his appearance, and he keeps very fit, it seems. And I love Bruce Springsteen, and I love Paul McCartney, and I love Bob Dylan. But it's not our job to celebrate every fucking thing they do just because they're old and still doing it is fucking genius. It's just not correct. I don't know about the new Iggy Pop record. I haven't got the new Laura Jane Grace record, but I generally like her. What's your relationship with Carlin? Is he an idol? No, not really. I listened to him when I was a kid. I listened to Class Clown, AM, FM. They were important to me when I was a kid. And, I checking in with the specials over time, but I really didn't go much past those, and I would watch his specials. To me, he lacked a certain amount of spontaneity and connectivity and, soul. He was real thinky and real organized and very lyrical and anal. But I never got much depth. But he was great, He said some good stuff. But I didn't feel much from him. Why don't I like ELL? Ugh. It's just that production is so weird and sterile and, fucking, I don't know. Thoughts of 2021. You wanted to say on? Thoughts off. Okay. I guess Carlin was intellectual. He's more philosophical. But, he did rehearse this shit out of his stuff. To the point where, I felt that. He's more of a prior guy. I should give Johnny Maron more credit. Well, that means I'd have to fucking, go back, which I will go back, and I have tried, into the Smiths, and I was never a Smiths guy. I kind of missed that. I missed a lot of music between 2000 and 2010. But I just can't stand the way Jeff Lynne sounds, and I can't stand, their kind of dumb vocals. I just don't like the sound. I know I grew up with it. It's in my brain. I know all the songs, but I never need to listen to them again. I haven't listened to the new X album. I don't really listen to a lot of the old guys doing the new records, and I force myself to. I just listened to that AC/DC record, and it was okay. Why ruin the memories you have in your heart of who these guys were when you were younger and they were brain changing to you, as opposed to kind of constantly try to recapture that, from a kind of a contact high with their new old man stuff. I mean, it's not, why not just leave it pristine when they were fucking amazing? I mean, some people we grow old with. I think everyone's sort of growing old with Dylan, and that's fine. But it's like, a lot of times these guys just work because they don't know what else to do with themselves, not because they're inspired. And that's fine if you want to get all excited because somebody decided they didn't want to retire and they didn't want to sit around and they didn't want to, just think. It's just like, just because these fucking amazing artists put out stuff, it doesn't mean that it's coming from an amazingly artistic place. It just means they're fucking bored. I need coffee. I haven't had any coffee yet. Did I play that on the SG? Yeah, I did. The Old Anxiety. New Order greater than the Smiths. Here we go. This or that, guys. Let's play this or that. That's always fun. This or that. The personality is just a template. Your character is just your resume. Your personal brand is how you move in the world. You have no self. Trending now. I don't read novels that often. Do I like the Fiona Apple record? I do. Wow, that's strong. This shit's gonna knock me down. All right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Old Anxiety. Old Anxiety. I don't even know what that means. But I played it on the SG, yeah. I'd talk to Ian MacKay. Okay, let's I haven't watched anybody's streaming concerts or comedy. Love new Pearl Jam. Do you? How is that new Pearl Jam album? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't listened to Pearl Jam in a long time. I mean, I have some of the records. I check in here and there. I'm trying to think who do I still like when they put out a record? I gotta get it. There's very few people. I've stopped doing it with Ty Segall too because too many records. All right. Happy New Year. Go fuck yourself. There you go, buddy. There you go. That's it, buddy. You got it. All right, let's go. What do we got? Let's go. Letters and numbers. Bring it. Let's get the day started. Oh, 30. All right. 030. Dunkin' caffeine is definitely different. Dude, what was that noise you made? Oh God, I made it too strong. Oh, I can remedy that. Let me just add some water to that. Wow, that's fucking. Oh boy, I'm gonna work out at 8:30. I'm gonna be like fucking Popeye. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on with that? Buster. What was it? 030? Seemed high. Do I have that many O's? What the fuck's going on, dude? What are you doing? What's going on? What's going on, buddy? Yeah? I don't, you can't go outside. Not doing that. Outside is not your destiny. Oh, 30. Is that really the pick? Do I have that? Oh, I don't know if there's that many O's. Let's just do the last O. Okay. I'm in. I'm fucking in. Buck Owens and his Buckaroos. Fine with me. Wow. What?
Oh, my heart skips a beat when we walk down the street. I feel a trembling in my knees, and just to know you're mine until the end of time makes my heart skip a beat. Well, I didn't double take the day I met you. My heart turned to flip as I stood next to you, and I knew right there I never could forget you. For you are my every dream come true, and my heart skips a beat when we walk down the street. I feel a trembling in my knees, and just to know you're mine until the end of time makes my heart skip a beat.
Yeah, there you go. Play it. Nice one. Nice one. I don't get many Warp records. The guys I deal with generally deal in decent shit. That was good. Z2? Yeah. It's Zappa, and I don't know. I got like 30 Zappa records over there. I think we're asking for trouble. Personal trouble. If I put on Freak Out, I don't know that the label's going to come after me, but Ahmet might come after me personally. Hey, you played half of one of my dad's songs. I'm going to need 45 cents. But buddy, we were just having a good time. I'm sorry. B52. Wow, that's a lot. It's too much, man. It's too much counting. Let's see. Can I just wing it? Let's see. B52. Wow. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's just wing it. 20, 30, 40, 52. Here we go. Big boys. I believe this is one of those New Zealand joints, isn't it? I don't know the history of these guys. Anybody? Big boys. Lullabies help the brain grow. Why do I feel like they're one of those New Zealand bands? Anybody know? Right. No, it's not reggae.
Okay, get ready. I want to be a problem. I want to make you see. I want to get reactions. I want you from your team. Yeah, you don't like it. You want to get it so bad. I saw you should remember. I don't want to go around.
Texas.
I want to be different. I want to make you see. I want to make you wonder. Because you're always in me. And I'm a big question. You'll never understand. That you only fight for. Without your money.
Dig it. Nice. Some of these records I get and I listen to once a long time ago, and then I'm like, I don't remember. Yeah, someone said Texas. That makes sense. It's a Light in the Attic reissue. Austin, I dig it. So 80s Austin, nice. Really, you heard ska in there? I didn't hear any ska in there. P22, F16, I'll try. Yeah, I do have MF Doom. We played it here not too long ago. What was it, F16? Oh, we're so close to Big Black. You know what I listened to the other day? That I listened to that Wedding Present album, Bizarro, which I don't have on vinyl, which I need, man. A10. I keep getting lost, man. A10. I don't know. Nah. Oh, God. Now we can't do A10. AC/DC. I feel like I'm missing one. Happy New Year from South Carolina. U9. Yeah, we can do jazz. TU. U9 sounds interesting. Because there's only like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, it's an Ultimate Painting. We just played Ultimate Painting. It's Ultimate Painting live at Third Man. It's okay. But we just played them. I don't want to listen to them. Age 22. Fuck, dude. Somewhere around here. Whew. I don't know. Okay. It's heavy, man. Some deep dope music. Deep dope music. I got sort of fucking obsessed with this guy, but I can't find it, man. I can't find the groove. In a lot of it, but there's a lot of records. But he, like, you know, he's one of those guys, man. It's like Gordon Lightfoot, Tim Hardin. He wrote like 2 great songs, and that's all he needed to do. That's all he fucking needed to do. And this is one of them. This. Oh my God, come on. If you just wrote this
If
one,
I were a carpenter,
oh,
and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby?
if you just wrote this one song,
If a tinker were my trade, would you still find me carrying pots I made, following behind me?
this one song, if it was all you did, that would be enough. God damn it.
Save my love for sorrow, save my love for lonely. I've given you my tomorrow, love me only.
This isn't Neil Young vibes. This is fucking Tim Hardin.
If I work my hands in wood,
Singular.
would you still love me? You answer me quick, Tim, I could. How could you above me? If I were a miller at a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your colored blocks, soft shoes shining?
You watch him at Woodstock, he was so high on fucking heroin.
Save my love for loneliness, save my love for sorrow. I've given you my onlyness, given me
Johnny and June did a great version of this. Better than Jim Croce. Deeper.
If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway?
He's dead, yeah, he's way
Would you
dead.
have my baby?
Oof. No shit, dude. I'm surprised he made it through his Woodstock set too. It was fucking crazy, man. That is some crazy footage of him at Woodstock. Like, it's absolutely true, man. You watch that footage of him at Woodstock and you're like, I don't know if he's gonna get through this song. All right, that one kind of gets you going, right? How much time we got? Let's do one more. Let's pick it up and get out of here for the new year. I gotta go stretch. Gotta stretch my old man body. C11? All right. Let's see what that is. I played the new guitar the other day. I didn't play it for you because I did what I do every New Year's. Hold on, I feel like I'm running out of time now. C11. C11. John Cale, Paris 1919. That's the one, man. That's the one everybody fucking likes. I've got a reissue and I've got an OG of this motherfucker. Fine. I don't know if it's not really the jam that's gonna pick us up, but it is what it is, man. You did just miss more John Cage. trying to get rid of the pie caking. Get the pie caking out of me. And the garbage. So, Happy New Year, I guess. Happy day. Hopefully we'll get rid of the King Chaos Pig soon. And hopefully a lot of his fucking emboldened, intolerant, nationalistic animals will wither without the head of the snake. I don't know. Don't do the pie caking. I only had one slice and I had to throw it away. Oh, you liked Old Lang Syne at midnight? Well, good. I'm glad you liked that. And I'm glad you guys liked the Ritz interview. Who do we got coming up? I'm asking like I have a co-host. Who's on the show next week? I don't know. But I interviewed Daniel Benoit and we had a nice talk. He's a laid-back Canadian guy, but I went deep with him. For you fucking music nerds, I went deep with Lenoir. Deep into the Eno trip and deep into the U2 trip and deep into how he records the old guys, Dylan. It was really a good one for me. There's a lot there. No, he is the head. I get the current mask analogy, and I know that they were always here, but they're primarily cowards. And, you know, any leader that emboldens the cowards to chip away at the core values of democracy, things like, you know, tolerance, charity, voice, is a leader. So he's the acting head of the snake. So, you know, I don't know if the mask analogy works. I appreciate it, though. It doesn't work for me. If it works for you, that's fine. Poetry, you know, apply your poetry template to however you perceive the world so it makes sense for you. That's what it's all about. Take what you have collected, make it into an equation that enables you to understand what you're seeing and honors your moral universe. Dig it, dig it, dig it, like a Rolling Stone, like the FBI, like the CIA. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Then that was some McCartney, right? Buddha face. Cat Stevens. If you've got nothing to do, why don't you reissue Tea for the Tillerman?